our business is fun compared to a lot of other people's business. If everybody understood what the restaurant business is like, they'd all be restaurateurs instead of producers in other areas. But to me, having the background, the social background that I did, this business didn't have anything to do with a bale of hay or a stick with a blade at the end of it going down a row of some planted crop. Well, in '64, I was a student at Baylor University. Got a job in a pizza joint. We aforementioned that as being enjoyable, and off and on between some adventures with the United States Army and going to school. In '69, I got an opportunity to buy two of the locations. One of them is at the Golden Triangle, for all those people who remember the Golden Triangle. And the other was at Baylor University, 1503 South 5th, right behind Roger Eden's drugstore. The thing that we're sitting at was a 1970 addition to my business enterprise. And this facility here was the oldest piece of furniture in Waco, Texas. It's being used in the commercial application. Reviewing that as a base, the back bar thing here was a replacement in 1953 for Pete Claris's back bar, which fell over on him during a tornado which remodeled downtown Waco instantaneously. Pete was watching the tornado come through and jump behind the bar and crash. Everything around him went down, and he bought this particular thing, which had been in Waco in the 1870s, as a replacement. Stayed there till 1968. Our entertainment theme became something that I developed in 1968 as an employee. I ran old movies, and it was something that caused people's attention to be directed towards an entertainment source instead of children are antsy because pizzas take a while to bake. There is no fast pizza out there. If there is, I'd like to see the invention on that. It takes a while just for the crust and ingredients to bake together. And in that intermediate time, the children get real antsy. Well, we have entertainment here that directs their attention to something besides when's the food going to come out. I had Spanky McFarland here one day, one Saturday afternoon, signing autographs. Spanky McFarland is Spanky of the Little Rascals. One of my friends knew Spanky personally after Spanky had left Hollywood when he no longer starred in adult movies, came back to Texas, finished his high school education, and then became a salesman. And this guy knew him personally, and he wanted to know if I wanted to help Spanky over here as part of our entertainment. I says, you bet. Back here in this room, spent a lot of time with red velvet wallpaper and other artifacts. I honor our veterans, and in one corner of the room, there are other little things back here that one sees. David Letterman signed a shirt one time. We had that on display. That's just for our entertainment. Probably the thing you see behind me is a 29-inch pizza pan. It's part of our divergent ability to serve. We serve the largest pizza in Waco that's available at this time. Our pizza is different because we're allowed to do that as an independent. The chains have a different view of production than we do. The crust we do is variable, but it's something I invented over the years or developed over the years. The sauce is especially good, and it's one of the things you don't really notice because it's a rather expensive tomato product that we blend together. We have different products, and right now the gluten-free crust is a real hit for people who cannot join their family in certain restaurants because of gluten intolerance. You can come over here now and have a gluten-free pizza in addition to with all the toppings on it. You will not be upset in enjoying our food product. Our industry has been enjoyable. If I wanted to go find a job somewhere and go to work, I'd be in the wrong area at this time.